Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to Talk Juicy. I am your host, Brittany.
And I'm Leanne.
And thank you guys for watching another episode. So, we're back once again. And, and for our first topic tonight, it's going to be about prenups.
Just get right to it.
Get right to it. It's going to be about prenups. You know why? Because I had a conversation with somebody and we were talking about prenups. Made me a little heated. So I had to bring it to the stage and see.
Who did you have a conversation with? I'm just getting right into the tea.
Yeah.
Who was it with, Brittany?
T. So my boyfriend and I had a conversation about prenuptial agreements. You know, for those of you who don't know, that's when you sign some sort of arrangement before you marry someone so that you guys have your financial assets and, you know, agreements in place. And there's no questions if there was a divorce per se of who would get what, because it's on paper in black and white, which can be a good thing and it can also be a not so good thing. So I'm not really down for prenups per se. Like, I feel like I don't really know if that's necessarily the best thing to do. But then I'm biased because if it was my money and if I was the person who made more money in the relationship, I probably would want the other person to sign a prenup. So
I think that...
Am I wrong?
No, I don't think you're wrong. I think that a prenup... Well, I think that anytime you have a large amount of assets, whether it be like money or property or anything that's yours that you want to keep sacred, I think that a law binding or a legal binding contract is necessary, and especially when it comes to marriage, because nothing lasts forever. Let's just be honest. I don't per se particularly believe in divorce, but people get divorced every day. And
this is true.
You want to make sure you are leaving the marriage with what you came in with, and if you made more, you want to make sure that you are leaving with what you made and that everything is fair and square.
This is true, but at the same time, there are some people out there who actually just want to have a prenup, and I feel like you're putting a bad stigma on your marriage before it even happens. So for guys that are like, oh yeah, you're going to sign a prenup, like, I don't want you to have any of my money if we were to ever get divorced. I feel like they're almost expecting for you to get divorced, or maybe they look at it as if it's planning ahead. But the person that I was having this conversation with actually lives in the state of California, which, if you guys don't know, if you get married in the state of California and you were to get divorced, then your spouse, if she's the woman, your wife, automatically gets 50% of everything that you own.
Now, is there like limits on that? Is it like you have to be married for a certain amount of time? Because I think in Michigan it's like 10 years or something. I'm not really sure.
Okay, so I'm not really sure as far as the time limit is concerned, but I do know that it does not matter who was in the wrong. So even if the wife, cheated and there was infidelity on her part in the relationship, she would still get half of your money and assets. So
even with a prenup or without a prenup?
I mean, it's negotiable even with a prenup, but without a prenup, it's automatic. But even with a prenup, it's negotiable because it's California, and
I don't know. See, I don't.
That's how it goes.
Like, okay, because you know I'm getting married pretty soon, like very soon.
I can't wait.
Yeah, and that came up, and at first I was kind of taken back, like, oh, you want me to sign a prenup?
Like,
what? And then I started thinking about it, like, well, I mean, I do understand where my fiance was coming from as far as like protecting assets and money and things like that. But I know I'm going to make so much more money than he makes now when I become this big talk show host. So actually, he's just protecting my money. So I'm down for it.
So if you're the one, right, like I said, if you're the one to get rich, then you don't even have to worry about, there being any slack on your part.
We put insurance on everything. We put insurance on our cars, on our houses, on our lives. Why not put insurance on your marriage? So if it doesn't work, I mean, you have some money. And then you can also write things into the prenup. For example, Khloe Kardashian got married to Lamar Odom. This just came in my head. In her prenup, she has that Lamar Odom has to get her a new car every 2 years.
Really?
Yes. You can write that in the prenup.
I'll write stuff like that in my prenup,
Yeah,
where it's
or
like automatic.
Yeah, I mean, they could really come in handy. What was that guy that, God, I can't think of his name right now. I wish Joe was here to tell me. But he had like the biggest prenup of all times. His wife, him and his wife, they divorced.
Who, Tiger Woods?
No. Paul McCartney. McCartney. Okay. Paul McCartney and his wife divorced. And people were like in an uproar because she was getting this crazy amount of money. It was more than Tiger Woods, his wife got. And people were like, oh my God, it's Paul McCartney from the Beatles, and she shouldn't get this much money. She didn't make all that money. She wasn't playing the songs. And hey, they had a prenup, and she got what she got, and now she's living large and taking
Now,
charge.
I think that that's okay. I mean, if you write a prenup as to where everybody is going to be comfortable, if there did happen to be a divorce, then so be it. Okay, you know, we're all set. But I don't like it when guys think, oh, well, if you come into this marriage with nothing, then that's how you should leave.
See, okay, I don't like that either.
That we were supposed to get at the time we get divorced.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't
like
think
that
that it's fair at all. Although, of course, you know, she might not have made as much money as you. However, she was still there and she still worked as hard, if not harder than you. Yes, I'm pro-woman because I'm a woman, so team us. But I just feel like, you know, I think there should be rules where if there is a prenup, then it has to be guidelines as to where she would be comfortable, especially if you have children and there's kids involved. You know, she would be comfortable at the point in time, you know, and she would be able to live how she was before the marriage ended.
Yeah, because women, we get accustomed to certain lifestyles.
Yes.
And I think that it's unfortunate that a woman would have to go from one lifestyle to the other lifestyle, like back to, you know, the lesser, if you will, lifestyle. But I will say this, and I heard someone say this before, and it always stuck in my head. Kim Porter, who was Diddy's baby's mama, never was married to him. But she said this in an interview, and it always stuck in my head. She said she never got married to Diddy, and she was going to marry Diddy, but the issue arose about the prenup. They couldn't come to an agreement, so they never got married. But she said that if she stayed with him for like something crazy, like 7 or 10 years or something like that. And she's like, if you think I was with that man for 10 years and I didn't have so much knowledge to make $1 million or have $1 million saved in the bank, you're crazy.
Exactly.
Needless to, or saying she didn't need a prenup. She doesn't need his money. She had his knowledge on how to build a company, how to be successful, and she probably had some of his money stashed away. Let's just be honest. So prenup or not, she's still okay. And that's my motto. If you think I'm going to be with you for so long and not pick up a business mantra or have something stored away for my own, you're silly.
Exactly.
That's silly.
And that's how it should be, ladies. I mean, we're not just saying go into a marriage thinking, oh, I'm going to get him for everything he has, or I want 50% of whatever. No, you should have your own too. You should actually have your own established before you even get married. So, you know, that's something to think about and something that you should work towards. But absolutely, you should learn. You should be able to learn from each other. If you're in a relationship, you guys should be able to learn off of each other, feed each other energy. You know, you should be able to, if you're around a multimillionaire or you're around someone who has a business mind, there should be no way that you shouldn't pick up that same energy or pick up some sort of knowledge where you can take it and make it into your own. So that's just food for thought.
Yeah.
I know we went a bit on about this topic, and yeah, you mentioned Diddy. I got some stuff to say about Diddy later. So.
Oh, I want to hear it. Ooh,
yes, that'll be at the end in Celebrity Gossip. But we're going to take a break right now. We will be right back.
Hello, I'm Oakland County Sheriff Mike Bouchard.
And I'm former Detroit Red Wing Joe Koster.
We'd like to remind you to practice safe boating by knowing the laws regarding water safety.
Please make sure you have the necessary safety equipment on board and be sure all of your equipment is working properly before leaving the dock.
And the probability of being involved in a boating accident nearly doubles when alcohol is involved. Always check local weather conditions, and if you notice darkening clouds, play it safe. Get off the water. Have a safe, enjoyable summer on the lake.
Welcome back. Oh, we're so cute.
We are.
That was perfect. Okay, so we're just going to jump into this next segment.
Yes.
I want to talk about female entrepreneurs or power women. So the reason why I want to talk about it, because if you guys have not seen, Jessica Alba is actually on the cover of this month's Forbes magazine, and she is like one of the all-American self-made entrepreneurs of the year. And the reason why they're highlighting her is because her company, The Honest Company, which she started 3 years ago, went from a $10 million company to a $250 million company in just 3 years.
Wow.
So if you guys don't know, The Honest Company is basically a company that promotes natural, organic products. And it started with just like baby products. She was a young mom, a new mom actually, and she wanted to have products that were organic and healthy for her child. So she developed this company, and it's gone from just a baby line all the way to just a full-blown healthcare line. So they have vitamins, they have house cleaning products, they have baby products, and now they're making like handbags and things like that. So it's really great, and I think it's cool that you can, in 3 years, your company can go from 10 million to 250 million.
Wow,
now,
that shows persistence and dedication.
It does. Now, granted, it's Jessica Alba, so
dedication.
she had a lot of money to start off with.
Right.
She could get this company off the ground. She knew the people that she needed to work with. But just think about that. Wow, in 3 years.
Yeah, I think it's amazing, and I love the brand itself, the Honest brand, because it is all organic. And when you think about a lot of the household products that we use today, it does a lot of harm to us, like even just inhaling the fumes.
The chemicals?
Yeah, all of the chemicals that are in these household products and like soaps and things, they're not really good. And they're actually finding out today that a lot of these things are what's causing cancer, because cancer
like
is
deodorant
cancer is so
aluminum.
prevalent right now in today's society. And a lot of these household products and hair care products, skin care products that we use have ingredients in them that can be cancerous to our bodies. So I think it's amazing when, you know, people create things that are like, you know, BPA free or GMO free or just organic, and it, you know, removes some of those harmful chemicals or toxins that go into our body. So I think that's great.
And I think it's even better when it's a woman. I mean, because
of
as you
course.
guys know, if you've been watching
But
our
of
shows,
course.
we're a little bit of, you know, feminists.
We
So
are.
we like to
And you
do-
know what? I do want to say one of our followers or somebody who watches our show actually mentioned, "Hey, you guys never talk about men," as if we bash the guys. We don't bash you, gentlemen.
Somebody said that?
Yeah.
We talk about men. We talk about our fiancés and
We do, but we
Guys.
don't always bash. We don't bash the guys. It's not that we want to make you look bad. It's just that we
wanna make
uplift
us look good.
ourselves and our women that we are surrounded with, or our women who view our shows, because we are catering to their needs specifically and not yours.
Sorry. Now back to
Sorry, guys.
Jessica Alba.
Yes.
So, I mean, like I said, Jessica Alba, she's an actress. We all know her. But what are some like local entrepreneurs or women who you know, Brittany, that are making a big difference in starting businesses in our community?
Well, yeah, I think that's, I know a lot of women, actually. I know a few who have different businesses, like, you know, that are pretty much regular, like hair salons and things like that, spas. But then I also know women who are going a little bit further and opening up like insurance companies and tax agencies. My mom actually, yes, my mom, she's in Chicago, but she has her own insurance company. She owns her own tax agency, and now she has everything under one umbrella, and it's called Fountain and Associates. So she, you know, empowers me and inspires me, because she is a single woman and she is like thriving and creating business for herself. She's a very business-minded entrepreneur, and it's just great to see when women are, you know, like that and can empower other women
Exactly.
to do the same thing or more.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's always good to make a lot of money. Let's just be honest.
It is.
So if you can go from 10 million to 150 million in 3 years, more power
That's
to you. I'm
amazing.
trying to figure out what she did. I need to sit down with Jessica Alba and have a 101 because we need to take Talk Juicy from a non-grossing talk show to a national syndicated talk show that
do.
grosses some money.
We do, and we will.
Yes, exactly.
Just watch.
So
It
I
will
mean,
happen.
but there is another entrepreneur that I just thought about really quick. Yo, you know Yolanda, the one that's invented the cream blends. She graduated
yeah.
from OU. Yeah, cream blends definitely was a small thing that she thought of, and she started making these hand lotions and hand creams in her home, and her business has skyrocketed. And her goal is to actually see her her line cream blends on Oprah's favorite things.
Aw.
Yeah. So and
That's
I
so
think
cool.
that's
Is
so
it
cool.
organic?
It's totally organic.
That's
It's sold at
awesome.
Whole Foods.
And it smells so good, guys.
It smells
you guys
so
should
good.
try it.
And I always say Cream Blends is curing ashiness all over the world. That's my motto for the line. I don't think that's her official motto.
That's wonderful.
But I think it's cool when you have a goal, like you have a product that you want or you have something that you want to do and you set a goal for yourself. And I saw her Instagram post today, as a matter of fact, it was a photo of like the Oprah magazine and she was like, my goal for Cream Blends is to get it on the favorite things list. So
Absolutely.
every chance I get, I'm like, do you know Cream Blends? Have you tried Cream Blends?
Right.
You know, just to get the
That's
word out.
That's
But
so awesome. She should tweet it to her and
Exactly.
send it to her. I'm sure she
so
has.
shout out to you, yo, local entrepreneur
Yes.
who has a great line.
So I know another local entrepreneur. So Tani.
oh yeah, Tani. She's good
Twa.
too.
She is actually one of my mentors. I love her. I used to work for her. And she actually used to own the Pink Pump brand, which was so popular in the neighborhood. Everybody knew about it. There was multiple locations. But her first jewel was the Liquid Salon, and it's a salon that's in Bloomfield Hills, off of Telegraph and Maple, I believe. But this salon brought her the power to be on the Detroit 30 Under 30 list. So 30 entrepreneurs who were under 30 whose business grossed, I believe, $1 million or more.
That's awesome.
And yeah, she was on that list, so big ups to her. And she still has Liquid, and that is still thriving, of course. It's in a prominent area, but she does merchandising in her salon, and it's very, very upscale. But it's great, and it's great to see her. She does like these seminars where she's, empowering other women and kind of speaking about branding and marketing your business. And
she
I think
actually
that's
sat
awesome.
down with us.
She
Yeah.
did.
So that
She
was
sat down
awesome.
with us, and she's awesome. She's just really great. You guys should follow her page and visit her salon if you get a chance. Liquid. It's really great.
Yes, we're just like plugging all our girls.
I know, right?
Well, no, that is great though, and they're not only are they great entrepreneurs, but they're both OU alumni. The two ladies that we
They
mentioned.
are. Tani's an
So,
OU alumni. That's her alma
exactly.
mater.
Yeah,
So
and that's where we graduated.
those are like
from.
our big sisters, our big
Exactly.
alumni sisters.
Right.
So you guys, here's food for thought. If you are interested in like starting a business, or if you even have an idea of something that you're interested in doing and you know that it can be profitable, my challenge to you would be to write down a goal for yourself, but not just one goal. You want to start off with like a 5-year goal of where you want this product or this business to be in 5 years. And then you want to take that to a 1-year goal, and then you want to do a 6-month goal, and then go from there. So you can do it, reevaluate yourself every 6 months or every year, just to make sure that you're meeting those needs pertaining to the goal that you're striving for. So that's just the food for thought, and just, a nice little idea. And then there is always GoFundMe accounts. So if you don't have a lot of money and you're looking for someone to invest in your ideas or whatever it is that you're interested in, then, create a GoFundMe account. You'd be surprised at who would be willing to help you.
You would.
So
That's great advice. I think
Yeah.
my advice is just kind of like, it's really simple. Just do it. Because I find like I want to do things and then I get like complacent and like, oh, I'll do it next week or I'll do it the week
Yeah.
before. Just stop. Just do it. Stop making excuses
and stop
just do
making
it.
excuses and stop
Just
making
do
it
it.
harder than what it is. Like,
Yep.
you can literally research anything these days. I'm not saying the internet always has the correct answers, but 9 times out of 10, Google is going to give you what you want to know.
Exactly.
So you can always research what it is that you want to do, research how to develop a marketing plan, research how to brand your business or your product or whatever it is. And if you really want it, go for it.
Just do it.
Yeah. Simple as that.
So we will be right back with our next segment, so stay tuned.
Yep.
My name is DJ Pam Hornbeck, and these are some of the singers that are on Karaoke on TV every Saturday night. And we would like to invite you to come out and join us. Does everyone have fun with us?
To find out how you can sing on Karaoke on TV, please call the ONTV studio at 248-393-1060.
Welcome back. Guess what time it is? Celebrity gossip.
We're so lame. I love
I
it.
know.
Yeah.
That's our part, though.
That's
Okay.
my favorite.
So, for starters, guys, Diddy got arrested. I know you heard about it because it's all in the news. So, allegedly, well, not allegedly, because this really happened.
But you gotta say alleged,
I have
'cause
to
it's-
say allegedly
yes.
because I don't want Sean
Yeah.
Diddy Combs. Don't sue me. I'm a recent college graduate.
He's not going to get anything from
Don't have
from
any
you.
money. But no, allegedly, he was at his son's football game at UCLA, which is a college in LA, Los Angeles, California. And he allegedly got into a fist fight with his son's football coach. Now, they said the coach made some type of remarks towards his son. What is his name? Is it not Justin? Is it that one?
Yeah,
okay, so the coach allegedly made some remarks to his son that were inappropriate, and Diddy allegedly tackled him for making these remarks at his son. So then, the story doesn't end. So then, after that, apparently, allegedly, he was so irate that the interns were trying to get him off of the coach, or were trying to calm him down, and he started fighting the interns, is what I hear. Not sure how true everything is, but this is just what I'm reading in the tabloids. So I'm finding out just like you guys. And then, to make matters worse, he's now being charged with assault of a deadly weapon for trying to beat up the man with a kettlebell.
Well, I think that this is not surprising, not saying because Diddy's a fighter, but because, I mean, if somebody does something wrong to your child, you go in attack mode. So I don't know what was said between the child and the coach, or the coach and Diddy, but I can just see my daddy trying to beat up the football coach if he did something to me. So, I mean, I'm not surprised.
But I don't know. I wonder what was the nature of the conversation, because when you think football, I mean, let's face it. It's a very aggressive contact sport, and coaches are always hollering. Kids are always hollering. Like, there's always going to be some aggression because it's an aggressive sport.
Yeah, but you don't know. He probably hollered too many times or said something about your mama, or, I mean, I don't know. I'm just thinking like, you know, you tackle like a girl, or I don't know. I don't know. And the Diddy just got mad and said, hey, that's it. I'm about to beat you up.
I just want to hear more. So as the story develops, of course, we're going to let you know. But I would like to know the nature of the conversation, like what was really said in order to make this grown man tackle another grown man.
Yeah.
That's the coach. Like,
I guess I've seen it before at Little League games, so I'm not surprised. Like, I've seen this in real life.
Really?
Yes, at football games. I have seen, like, parents fight the coach.
Really?
People get upset. Like, let you talk about their kids. They get mad.
When sports is involved, especially because it's, like, men love sports. So when sports are involved,
and not just when sports
and
are involved,
aggression.
when egos are involved.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Diddy comes with a little ego. He has that Napoleon syndrome. He's a small man, but he has a big ego.
Yes.
And then the coach, I don't know what the coach looks like, but he probably has some type of ego, too. Like, I'm the UCLA coach, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
This
you know, when there's coaches of like the big schools, the best schools, they're like
they getting paid millions of dollars.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, so
and they don't pay the college students anything.
And I'm gonna tell you one thing now. That's one fight that I would watch, and I would pay pay-per-view to watch that versus Pacquiao and Mayweather. Diddy and the coach, I would watch that on pay-per-view.
I would watch that too. I would just like to see him tackle the person.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Is that bad that I want to see?
I don't think so. But and more celebrity gossip. Guess who's having a boy?
T. I already know.
Kim and Kanye. They're having a boy.
So I wonder, are they done now? Because they have North, and now they'll have the little boy.
No, actually, Kanye was quoted in a magazine. I forgot what magazine it was, but he said, and this isn't a quote, he said that they're humping like rabbits so that they can have a lot of kids. So, I mean, hey, I don't have children, but I hear the fun part is trying.
I bet you know the fun part is trying.
Yes, thank God I don't have children though.
I know, not right now.
But yeah, so I mean,
not right now.
I guess they're gonna. This is their second baby. It's a boy and he's due in December. And maybe they'll try for more. But when you're Kim and Kanye, you're filthy rich. You can make
you can have as many kids as you want. I don't know why, but I don't see them as being the type to have
like Angelina and Brad.
Yeah, I don't see them
either.
with 5 and 6 kids.
To be honest, I don't even see Kanye like actually talking to Kim. Like in my mind, they don't speak. Like when I see him on Instagram, social media, and he holding North, I'm like, he's human. Like I don't see Kanye liking anybody but Kanye.
Yeah.
That's just me in my mind.
He is a bit self-centered. But that's a whole nother topic.
Whatever.
Well, and other celebrity gossip.
What else?
Leanne and myself are moving to LA, so we can be the next celebrities.
Oh, I'm like, that's celebrity gossip? Like what?
Yes, because we're celebrities, boo.
Oh, we do have something else that we can say for celebrity gossip, though.
What?
It was Caitlyn Jenner's first Father's Day.
But
she's
not a father anymore.
Well,
I'm kidding.
Technically, she's still a, I don't know. But anyway, it was her first Father's Day, and she was spotted out with all of her children, and they were actually doing some dune bugging. Is that what you call it? Dune bugging? Whatever, in California.
Dune bugging?
And she had on a dress.
What is that?
It's like a four-wheeler, I think.
Oh, yeah, yep.
Yeah, like a four-wheeler.
And she had on a dress?
She had on a dress. And Kim was there, and Kanye, and North, and Chloe, and Courtney.
I was going to make a really weird joke.
I called her Killer.
I was gonna make a really weird joke about the Caitlyn with the dress on the four-wheeler, but it's not good for TV.
It's not.
So I'm gonna leave it
later,
behind closed doors. I'll tell you.
And I think that's all for our show.
Well, that is it for Celebrity Gossip, guys, and that's it for Talk Juicy today. So if you want to know more, you know where to find us. You can email us at www.talkjuicy@gmail.com, or if you want to watch past episodes, go ahead and click www.talkjuicy.wordpress.com. That's where to find us, guys. Until next week,
thank you for watching.
We love you.